Hello everyone, welcome. My name is ReaN and hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be talking about the news around the Formula 1 Paddock and the stuff happening to Nico Hulkenberg, to the French team of Renault F1, and further possibilities for his teammates, because I doubt that there'd be much speculation at the moment, but we rest assured we are doing all we can to cover it today. And the second one is a nearly F1 legend type person, is really kind in the paddock, Mark Webber, who has officially retired for racing after he obviously races this year. But that's that. We'll recap on his career in F1, and I reckon it's going to be amazing to talk about that today. And the next thing is the 2016 title race between Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. So that's to cover. So first things first, the driver's transfer market is gonna be exciting, because you see like the likes of Hulkenberg, who's been waiting to go to a better team than Force India, but unfortunately he has not got the seats he wants to at the moment. So the only option for him was the Renault seat, and that is, I reckon, it's going to be interesting next year, since they have like a long-term plan for their team in F1. And it's going to be exciting for Hulkenberg, because there's somewhere he hasn't been before, and obviously next season everything changes, the regulations. So basically, what you see now is not going to be what you're going to see next season, because all the changes with the cars, with the regulations, and it's going to be exciting for him as well as the whole team for what they can produce next season, because I reckon it's going to be incredible next season. And so Hulkenberg, that's a shocker, that is going to Renault after a impressive Force India type place to go at current form. But so his teammate, I reckon, is gonna have to impress now to the end of the season, because if they don't, then there is a couple people could be lined up for the line. Excuse me. A couple drivers are linked to the teammate job for Hulkenberg. So I reckon it could be extraordinary now to the end of the season, in terms of who's got the seats of which places, because we all know that the likes of Mercedes, Ferrari and Red Bull have all got their drivers sorted early on in the season. So it goes from Williams all the way down to Manor, which is interesting, because I reckon people like ReaN or Ocon or someone like that could really impress at the new drive at Renault. But the only thing they announced at Renault is Hulkenberg, of course, and maybe they should, I reckon anyway, they should keep Kevin Magnussen, because Magnussen and Hulkenberg is a strong lineup for next season. So that's that. The next one we talk about is the soon-to-be retired Mark Webber. Webber has had a phenomenal season in F1 and in racing in general, but mainly F1, where he had loads of controversy with Vettel at Red Bull, and yeah, I will always remember that time when he said multi 21 and the whole debacle like that all kicked off, and apparently, and soon that kicked off his career at Red Bull as a number 2 driver. So yeah, some might argue, some might not, but they favoured Vettel more than the Australian. So yeah, they are some cracking memories from Mark Webber. Loads of nice overtakes as well. I reckon that's all you say with his career in F1. But at the moment he's in push, isn't he? So you never know. In the future he might join up with BBC. He does some of the BBC stuff, don't? No, not BBC. Channel 4 stuff, don't he? With the interviewing and all that. And yeah, he's going to be having a nice long break, I reckon, from racing full stop. And it'll be interesting to find out what he thinks of the racing as a spectator. But yeah, so I hope him all the best in the future for ever. And yeah, that's it for Mark Webber. The hot topic, as you may say, at the Mercedes-Benz, with the 2016 title heating up, but I reckon Rosberg has it in his own hands now. He could just touch it with a fingertip on his little pinky, and yeah, Hamilton can't do anything. Hamilton blames him as someone in Mercedes don't want to win the title this year, which is extraordinary because obviously who could it be? But yeah, Hamilton is struggling at the moment, and it's not, as you say, it will be interesting now to the end of the season in terms of the title, but I reckon Rosberg, out of all the people, will have it in the bag to capture the title this year. Only because he had the most reliable car, and yeah, it's going to be exciting to see if there's any more failures now towards the end of the season. But yeah, it's gone so fast this season. So yeah, so that's it for me, Sam ReaN. I hope you all enjoyed. If you're new, subscribe for more content. And yeah, this is Sam ReaN. Thanks for listening, and I see you on the next podcast. See ya.